Hello again, friends. Okay, I'm back. I like literally seconds ago just wrapped up that video with the electric mistress and the ram's head and the triangle big muff, and I've never enjoyed a big muff more in my life, and I didn't think I was going to enjoy that ram's head ever that much. that was so stinking wild. What a combo that was. The triangle too. I think I probably still prefer the triangle, but with the electric mistress, I gotta say, like there's some magic happening there. I gotta turn all these Electro-Harmonix pedal switches off. Okay, let's proceed along here. I never tested this one. I got another couple pieces of mail to open, but I don't think any of them are gonna be as like heart-stopping as that was. So I never tested this. I probably should have tested it before I returned that micro amp because it came on the same purchase. Now if this one doesn't work, I'm gonna have an awfully embarrassing phone call that you know what, I'm not even gonna make it. They already broke the rules for me once. Let's actually plug this into the power supply. We'll bring it up slow on the Variac to see what it does. And I got some more mail to open up here. I know an EQ pedal is not everybody's favorite thing to see. All right, 75 volts, 0.01 amps, 90, 105, 0.01 amp. Okay, so this thing seems to be just fine. Let's fire up the Princeton reverb. Okay. Does anybody want to call the voltage for the evening? Who said 114.3? You win. You get your voltage. This should be a quick test. Out. Whoa. Does that go away if I ground it? A little bit. That doesn't sound good at all, though, does it? Yikes. Okay, well. Huh. Interesting. Doesn't seem to be working. Well, oh, wait a minute now. Oh, it's working. It's just very subtle. Oh, it works. All right. Just desperately needs some cleaning. I bet the Rams head big muff would sound pretty good into it if I EQ'd it something like that. Okay. Well, it hums. It's gnarly. It's buzzy. I'm not in love with it, but it probably just has a big power supply cap inside of it that needs to be replaced. Let's take a quick look. Probably just needs its filter cap replaced because it sounds like it's getting 120 hertz. Woohoo! Look at all them Texas Instruments op amps. Okay. There's the ground, I guess. Unless somebody just stuck that there. Well, I'd like to know where the filter cap is, because I'm, you know, I don't want to, can't drain it if I can't see it. That's what I'm trying to say. Kind of hard to get in there. Shoot. I don't think that's supposed to be a bolt. I think that's supposed to be a screw. And somebody just stuck that in there. The wrong way to do a thing. This or a tiny little wrench, folks. It's just way too close to that wall of that cast aluminum case to get out another way. Is that coming? Is that making progress? I feel like there's a filter cap over here somewhere I don't want to mess with. It's all kinds of janky. I don't even think this is the right threading for where it is, the hole it's in. I tell you, when I get this bolt out, it's never going back. I think we're approaching the end. Apologies for keeping you on your toes. Nobody's on their toes, let's be realistic here. All the smart people have already turned this off. But if you stick with me on it, you might pay off, because I got some other stuff in the mail today. Okay. Okay, look at that. That's gross. Let's brush that off. Okay, first, let's drain these caps. Weird how that just popped. It's not connected to anything. I feel like it's probably a pretty good chance that these caps are no bueno. Okay. Okay. Try and brush this gunk out. Interesting concept here. Check this out. This is the ground lug. So the ground lug passes through the PCB, folds up over the top of this insulating grommet, and then is grounded through the screw into this threaded part of the steel case here. I don't know why. Why isn't it just bolted right to the case? Maybe the idea was that that rubber grommet would provide some kind of tension over time or something. Ooh, dusty, dusty, dusty. Okay. Well, those caps are going to get replaced. Let me just take a quick measurement and then I'll just throw this into a parts bin and leave it until the caps come in. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Where did my micrometers go? I think they're in the other room. Hold on one second, please. Okay. Groovy, we're back. All right, first of all, these are those 500D Sprague caps that I see and stuff, and they say 400-25 DC, both of them, right? Yes. So, you know what? These guys are they're coming out. I'm going to take them out. I mean, they're absolutely coming out anyway. I'll just do it right here. Fire up the benchtop multimeter. We'll give one an actual reading. I'm always trying to measure caps in circuit and saying it doesn't mean anything. Well, I'll show you how to do it the kind of right way. I say that because I'm not going to pull down the T06 telemic tester right now. I'm not that interested. I'm going to replace them. But I'll unsolder them and I'll test them for capacitance. Okay. So we're firing up the duck. Quack, quack. And then I'm going to try and remove these without frying everything else in here. Just little diodes. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this diode? Appears that it might be cracked. Can't really tell with my eyes, so maybe on the camera I'll be able to see it better. Okay. It smells like hair burning, so I think the soldering iron is hot. Got my cords tangled up here. All right, this is one of them. Let's move my thumb away while I do it. Wouldn't that be smart? Okay. I can tell that they bent it. They bent the lug, the lead of that cap, around the board to hold it in securely while they soldered it or whatever. Fine practice does make this a little bit more difficult. Almost got it. Dang it. It's still in there. Oof. Okay. There's one. I can tell these pads are keen to lift off easily, so I don't want to do that. Hopefully this one will be a little easier to come out since I can grab the cap from the back and pull these AC cords frustrating everywhere. Why don't they have battery-powered desoldering vacuums? I bet they do. Okay, got that one. There we go. Kind of melted on the bottom. Oh gosh, that was sitting across from here to here. It was, some of these pins were shorting across it. I bet it was bypassed. Something was. Not good. Okay, now can I get this out of here fully without frying any of these diodes or capacitors? Okay, got one end of it off. Okay, one more. Okay, that one came off fairly easily. All right. Okay, now I should unplug this from power. I'm just kidding, it's already unplugged. Okay, so I don't have an empty port spin handy. All right, it's gonna go in here. This guy's gonna be boxed up. So there. Yeah. Okay, let me brush this out first in case these little slots have a bunch of dust and crud in them, and I can brush them really well while the faders are out. Okay, so there. And I'm going to drop in just a couple of these screws to hold the back panel on it. Order some more of these caps. I am kind of curious what they read on the meter, because yeah, they're kind of vague. I thought Sprague's trademark line was "Don't be vague, insist on Sprague." Well, 500D 400-25 DC. Okay. So, what are these rated in microfarads? 400? 500? 25 DC. Okay, let's see. Capacitance. Physically, they don't look damaged. Six. This is reading 6 nanofarads. Is that right? Yeah. And this one, $11. Well, 10.5. 10.5 nanofarads. And the leads themselves, 0.036. So, yeah, these guys are, these are toast. Hopefully, with that having been shorted out against other components on the board, the rest of the unit still works. Okay, so this will get... oh yeah, here. Let me I'll do the caliper measurements. First of all, these are both the same, right? Yeah, they're both the same. Okay, we'll take a measurement. It is, I do use millimeters because that's what the suppliers measure them in, manufacturers. 32.6 millimeters long by 12.58 millimeters wide. All right. And that guy will go on the shelf. Get some more love later.